Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Find Your Joy, and I'm Joy. You found me. Hi, how y'all doing? All right, so today is Tuesday. It's June 16th, and this is not technically a Tackle It Tuesday video because this is not the week that I do a Tackle It Tuesday video. But I did finish a project. I finished weaving in the ends last night. I would have done them over the weekend. Y'all probably heard me talking about I was making a top to wear to Pride. Well, then we didn't go to Pride, so I didn't weave the ends in. But I did weave them in Monday night. So that is the finishing piece of getting this project done. Now, why am I talking about it like it's I'm sorry, I've got an orange cat in front of me that is, I don't know, she was having like body shivers and I don't know. What are you doing? You good? You good? You okay? Oh, you have that orange cat look on your face. I love you. You're so pretty. Are you a pretty girl? You want to come say hi? Come on, let me move some stuff. Okay. All right, come on. You want to come over here and say hi? Do you want to be a pretty girl on camera? Yeah, hi. Hello. Who's a pretty girl? You are. Can I pick you up? Yes. Hello. Oh, hold on. Let me get comfy. Let me get you comfy. Here we go. Hold you like a baby. Who's a sweet girl? This is Princess Clementine. She's my orange baby. I'm not sure if she has the brain cell right now, but that's okay. We still love her. All right, I'm going to put you down. Okay. There you go. Ha. Poof. All right, so I now have orange. Or are you just going to sit there and watch? You look like you're my director now. She's like, okay, say this and say that. She's sitting, seriously, like under the camera and 6 inches back. All right, I love you. Pretty girl. She's doing the slow blinks at me. Let me return them just so. There you go. Yes, I love you. Aww. Okay. Okay, back to crochet. That's the cats. Not quite chaos, maybe a little. And technically I'm filming this Monday night. So Tuesday morning when I get to work, we'll do coffee. Yeah. But back to not technically a Tackle It Tuesday project. So when I started doing Tackle It Tuesday, we used this book for all of our whips. So all of our whips are listed in here. And this project, I'm sorry, I can't get rid of it. Okay. This is project number 32 in the whips project. And back on okay, I just had a big old coughing fit, y'all. I think I'm getting maybe a little bronchitis is developing. So we're gonna get through this video and so we were talking about number 32 in our whip list called the Old Town Tee. This is a pattern by MJ's Off the Hook Designs. And of course, you know, I will link it down below in the description. And I started this shirt on April 29th. And then this was one of those ones where the universe laughed at me, because this was going to be a video all on its own. It was just going to be me featured making one project. That hasn't worked yet. It hasn't. So, I started April 29th, May 5th. The universe said, oh, pick number 32 and work on that this week. So I did. And back then I started, I think I had already made it. I have a stitch marker right here in the yoke. I was still working on the yoke. I hadn't split off into the sleeves yet. And then I think that week I worked, wait, I've got two, let me see which one is higher. I've got two, okay, the blue one. So I've got two more stitch markers on here. So I think I worked from the stitch marker about right here. And I got all the way down to this stitch marker during that time. And then I put it away because that was the end of the week. But then I decided I wanted to, I was torn between two tops to do for Pride. And then as it got closer to Pride, and that other one was taking a lot longer to work on, I knew this one was close to the end. So I started on it, and one day I went from the blue stitch marker here all the way to, where is it? There's an orange stitch marker in here. Honestly, I think I went a whole 2, maybe 3 rows to get to, oh, it doesn't help that it's in an orange part of the yarn. So there we go. And then this weekend, no, this last week, and it was really only 5 rows until I finished it. And actually, as I'm removing these stitch markers in between the blue row, the blue marker and the orange marker, I did 7 rounds. So that was quite a few. And let me find the first one and take it out. I don't want to leave any in here. But I finished this off and woven the ends. To finish it off, I did the scalloped edge around the bottom. And because this was done in rounds, I did not have to seam anything up. I did have to go ahead and I did a couple of rounds, and these are the things that are on her pattern that I did. So I didn't make anything extra. I didn't do anything extra. But I did go ahead and do 2 rounds on the sleeves just to bring them in just a little bit. And then I did, you know what? I did a couple rounds around the collar, and when I put it on, I did not like what it did to it. So I took them out, and I think I just left it. I'm trying to look to see. Yeah, I think this is the beginning foundation chain that is the collar right now. I may go back later and decide I need to do something else with it, but not right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on so y'all can see it on me. And we're going to call it an FO, but let's try it on. All right, I do have a turquoise sports bra on, so ignore it. But actually, I kind of like how open this is. When I did like I think it was maybe 2 rows of half doubles around, and it just kind of bubbled up, and I didn't like how the collar laid, but I do like this, and I like how the sleeves come in just a little so I don't have big floppy caps on there, which she does leave as an option. You don't have to do the decrease rows on here. And then let's see if I can back up enough so you can see. Yeah, there we go. So it comes almost to cover my bum. It doesn't have a lot of shaping down here, and maybe I can learn to do that in the future, but right now it's just a nice, comfy tee made with the Bitty Stripes rainbow color. And I can add this to my list of finished objects. And okay, I finished the first skein last month, so it got counted in the May wrapper. So this is the wrapper for what is left of the second skein, and this is what's left of the second skein. This one, it's a really loosely wound cake, and I don't know, I might redo it, or I might just leave it as it is. And I'm going to put it back because I have, at least on the front of the Bitty Stripes wall, I've got at least 2 full skeins of this. This cough is going to drive me crazy. And if I recall, the reason I picked this yarn and this top was because I was looking at a pattern for Gigi to make for Booger, and I kind of wanted us to have matching. So I'm going to save the yarn and put it with the other 2 skeins, but I'm going to take the rest of this cake and I'm going to put it in my acrylic scrap bin so that it could be a part of the corner to corner blanket when it comes time to work on that. And speaking of my acrylic scrap bin, I was looking at this. I have this hanging up here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one isn't acrylic. This is a polyester, but it's what I use to make Booger's Alice in Wonderland dress. But all of these are acrylics that are not really big enough to do much of anything. So I think I'm going to take them out of this, and I'm looking to see, because some of them have, when I caked up the ends, I left the wrapper in, but I think only 2 of them. And this kind of blue color, sea blue, this was a little pack of like 24 different starter skeins. I think I got it on Temu when I very first started ordering yarn. So I am going to put all of these. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this one I taped to it. This is Big Twist. I think this is Living. I can't. It's anti-pilling. I was smart. I taped it, but yep, Living, and it is. Does it have a color on it? In Confidence. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna move these to the scrap bin, and I know that was way off topic from this top, but it made me think about it when I decided to put this in the scrap bin. So I'm gonna grab the scrap bin, and we're gonna add these in there, and then next time that the scrap challenge comes up on the Monday challenge wheel, we will have a lot more yarn to work with. I mean, these are itty bitty little scraps. Just knocked something over. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in here. Some of them are smaller. Some of them are larger. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think that's too big? I don't have. This was a ball of yarn that was given to me in the parking lot of a Walmart one day when I was wearing my Buy Me Yarn and Tell Me I'm Pretty shirt. And a couple had seen me wearing it in the store, and I hear his wife say, "Here, give this to her." And I turn around and he hands me a ball of the yarn, and it's a red sparkly yarn. And of course I got rid of the, I don't have the wrapper for it anymore. But yeah, that was like so sweet. So I'm going to put this in here and this one. So yeah, and you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this. It's a Loops and Threads Brushed Rainbow. It's a polyester. You know, I didn't even think about this on the care. Hand wash cold. I should probably tell my daughter that her dress needs to be hand washed cold. That wasn't the smartest thing to do for a 1-year-old's dress. Yeah, I need to do that. If you're watching, Booger's dress needs to be hand washed cold and dry flat. Yeah. I'm learning things as I go along, and you know, I think making a, I'm not going to put this in my blanket because I don't want it messed up when the whole thing gets washed. So we will figure out something else to do with this yarn. I'm going to put the lid on here. And I think with that, I'm going to say that I will see you in the morning when it's time to make a coffee. I might wear this to work tomorrow. Since I didn't get to wear it to Pride, obviously I'll put a different bra on. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I did good. Another, I'm gonna cough again. I stood up for a second and I lost my seat because this is where she sleeps at night. So I'll see you in the morning when it's time to make coffee. Good morning. Made it into the office. Got lots to do today, so I better make a coffee and make it good. So I've got ice water already. I'm gonna add my salted caramel Javi. Whoop, whoop. And I think I will do chocolate caramel truffle. Yummy, yummy, yummy. One more. Bloop. All right, and then just a caramel protein shake, which I do have one more, but I didn't have them in the 12-pack when I picked them up at Walmart the other day, so I'll have to keep an eye out. Get another 12-pack soon. I got a vanilla. Let's see if we can try to do this on camera and make it look cool, because that's how I am, right? All right, let's see. I want it to be going, but I don't think I'm fast enough. I am not. That's all right. There we go. All right, pretty pour. Ice everywhere. All right. Oh, that's such a good combo. I like this one. Chocolate caramel truffle. Yum, 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 yum. All right, let's go over here real quick and say,
hi, Ruben.
Hi, Ruben. All right, you guys, I hope that today is a terrific Tuesday for you and that you have an amazing day and the rest of your week is good and that you go out, have a great day, make it a great day, and
find your joy.
I'm right here. Y'all, I love you guys and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.